What's going on, guys? Dalton back again for another video, and today I'm going to be ready to do Stairway to Hell. Just quite exciting. Bear with me 1 second. I've just changed the down quite a lot, just so you guys can hear me and not the video. Yeah, exciting stuff really. Not exactly sure what to make this that. We've had both by the window, that one to kind of power up machine. I'm guessing we'll just there's a door somewhere that we can buy anyway. I think two maids trying to get the top, but I don't think you can. Guessing following the way of okay, so that's a 2000 which was like door. Let's get this. Just so we can survive. The window is the side. Not too bad. I'm actually fix the window. Isn't too bad at all then really. If we just try and sort of maintain one side, I think what I'll do is I'll straight off get it done before we go up to 2 grand. That's going to be quite saving. It's going to need to be quite saving anyway. Yeah, I found it. Why is that found? Yeah, it's just mount. That'll work though. If I can get rid of. Okay, wow. Okay, not where I was going to go down here. There we go. Fine. Let's try to use these controls again. Start to there. Plus 1,000 Pascal. What's that? Kind of got set really. It's going to help us quite a lot. Right, let's straight up at the first. Wow, okay, this is stairs with what we've got here, dead shot and another door for 4,000. Jesus Christ. Right, well, I don't think that's going to help us. Oh, you know what? That's just annoyed me a little bit, guys. Just try and keep sort of one roughly safe there. If we try and do that, then nothing bad can really happen. Just test. I'm not sure how to. God, this is actually going to be a lot harder than I first thought. I first thought sort of charge was there, cut it that way. And now I'll face with this. There's no way of really looping them yet because they were quite slow. Once they start running, but they'll obviously be quite a lot tighter to me like this lot are. And that will help a considerable amount. Because it means we can sort of actually keep them close to us, we can just actually run upstairs one side, downstairs the other side, and we'll carry on that way. We'll stick with the MP5 for now. I'll try and get another gun, and then we'll start over the doors. We'll try and do this as quickly as possible. We don't want to waste time. I want it to be action packed. That ACR, I think, could work out well for us to see how good it is. Not too bad. Not as good as I thought it would be. I thought like sort of an assault rifle, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, I thought like an assault rifle like this might be a bit more powerful, but it's a good standard gun. Getting a fair amount of points from it too there. That's nearly 4. Once we get Jug, I'll be a lot happier, I have to say. Right, well, right, well, let's get the other side to the 4,000 doors. What? Why is it? What happened? Right, 14 left. Just try and figure out a few of these. Let's try and get that ammo more importantly. That's going to help us. There we are, rolling in the place. I'm guessing it's just going to get more and more expensive like each sort of level we go up on the Go up the stairs. Another level, that's flopper. Again, not going to really help us. Do the next layer, 6,000, yeah, so it's probably going up in 2,000. We've got a nice, relatively big sort of expanse to explore now though. So if we try and sort of stop them from falling in one of these windows for a while to start with, and sort of, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to run around, I'm going to have to move quite a lot in this one. I'm not going to be able to find an area to sort of stand in. We are going to be up and down the stairs all the time. Oh god, I'll just down. Just try and survive that low cost. I think one of the to go there. It's not fit now. Just trying to loop them around. There we go. There we are, look at those points. Look at them rolling in. So, Teddy, that out. Or just not give us anything. Don't make them most of these. Oh. So 9,000. We can get the next layer now already, which is moving relatively quick, but. Oh. So fine. Like I said, I'm not sure how many layers they can go as well. So there's 6,000, so we got jug. That's absolutely great. That's going to help us a lot now because we can actually take a few hits. So we can afford that straight away. That's the one I will buy. I'll probably buy speed cola, which I'm presuming is going to be closer. We've got jug. I'm guessing it's going to be on the next couple of layers maybe. 8,000. Wow. Okay, this is going to be. This is where it starts to get a bit harder, obviously, because we're trying to sort of obviously say big room. What the Jesus? That was the scariest experience of my life. That wow. Jesus Christ. Usually, wow. If everyone else in this building was leaving right now, I would have screamed so loud then. You don't understand how hard it was for me to contain that scream. you just don't understand. You just don't. I was literally so close to screaming then, but instead just sort of air came out. It just sounded like a deep breath. That was so scary then. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sort of out of breath from that. It's taking all the breath out of me. Right, power on anyway. Keep on going. Got to try and climb up these stairs. It's a bit of a challenge. But there's a viable ending as well, so I'm guessing that's going to be absolutely massive at the top. Really expensive. Just thinking just then I jumped down the stairs. I didn't take any full damage, but I'm thinking I might if I manage to jump like a full set, which later on I might sort of panic and do that. But potentially flop up might actually be a sort of relatively valid option. Just for later on. Oh, out of the video. So I think we're going to have to get it done anyway if we want to get a drop of any sorts. And then, most likely, we'll just grab a gun anyway. MP5 is probably getting a bit redundant. But yeah, let's grab that and then we can crack on with the next few levels. Foul, probably going to be one of that. Sort of buy the box again. Yeah, definitely don't really want that. So effectively, yeah, we'll keep Vector for a while and use a bomb in the last few calls. I know it's not really point efficient there, but I mean, it was so close that I'm losing out on about 80 points. That's just so much quicker and more efficient for you guys. So we'll use the Vector, and hopefully we get some ammo, either a max ammo or just buy another gun. Not really sure which is going to come first, but we'll find out. Oh god, the Spectre is making this go a bit laggy actually. Obviously the Vector is one of the fastest shooting guns in the game. Oh god, this is a bit tight. This is a bit tight. See, while I'm up here, they don't really spawn on the lower levels, so I've kind of got like a safe spot down below, which is always nice, but at the same, oh god, look at them points flying up, that's absolutely lovely to see. It's absolutely lovely to see, I do like that. So if we can try and keep these relatively neat, a sort of gap, also I can stand and sort of spray into them and get quite a few points in one sort of collection. I can't remember how much the next, I think it was 8,000 for the next one, wasn't it? So we can actually afford that now, but again, I haven't got any out, now we can afford to use it, get it and use the box, so we'll grab that now. So that's stamina, not really needed. Probably won't end up getting that. Oh, right in time. Absolutely perfect timing. 11 guns left. This is a very good points gun, so we're quite lucky really. We are churning through the points. We're only on round 7, and I feel like we must be getting close. I didn't read it properly, which I probably should start reading then. I think I might have seen like 8, the number 8 in there a couple of times, so maybe 8 layers. In which case we've done 1, I think 1, 2, 3. 1 to there, 2, 3, 4. So we're halfway, I think. Obviously they're getting more expensive than this, so we're only halfway realistically. And so that's going to be 10,000. Wow, okay, it's getting expensive. So I'm guessing if it's going up 2,000 a go, it'll probably go up. So yeah, it's going to be sort of like 20,000 for the final one, probably. That's if they don't make a big jump for the last, for the actual ending. Which there's a good chance they will make it a big jump for the ending. And we'll see, but this is actually it is surprisingly challenging. Like obviously, not too hard at the moment. But I can definitely see why this is a sort of a challenge map rather than the normal map. Look at them points fly up, and I've got those even. Look at them. That's absolutely incredible. The points just going up. ACR not so good for points, but it does kill them that little bit quicker, which is great. So we're at 9,000. If we can try and get that 10,000 before our ammo goes out, that'd be lovely. I have to say, what's that? Oh, ammo again. Brilliant. This is working in my favour here, I have to say. Like the Futurama map, that was at the start, gave me the right drops. And this one, doing the same thing, but later on, which is when we need them, really. Keep it going. I mean, now we've got ammo, we can just buy this one outright and buy it straight away. I'm not going to bother waiting for them. But we've got speed now, that's good. Need speed. Speed's going to help us. We'll stay up, get that. And then I'm guessing 12,000. Yeah. So yeah, we'll get speed as soon as possible. And then crack on with this. 12, I mean, it is. These points, they sound unreasonable, but the way you sort of train them up and fire them with a gun like the Vector, you do get points very quickly anyway. So it's not really a problem. I mean, we are around 10 now, so we're getting a healthy amount of zombies. I mean, like nearly 50 zombies here. We are getting a healthy amount each round. We're getting plenty of points realistically, so we should be able to clear like sort of a level around, if that makes sense. So if I get the right drops, so if I get a max ammo during the round, I get the right drops, then I can probably clear like sort of I can get to the 12,000 by the end of this. Maybe not if I'm buying speed as well, but I mean we'll see how close we get. We want to get relatively close anyway. I mean, look at that. That was just like one round of the gun, 1,000 points. Another round, another 1,000. So it's not too bad at all, really. Let's just keep plodding on. This might get a little bit repetitive for you guys, but oh crap! But stuff like that's gonna happen. what was that? Like insta. I'm not sure if insta is actually like point efficient, but it certainly helps me like conserve ammo. So I guess in a way it is efficient for me. But actually, like points wise, I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure if we are just getting like the 120 for the kill, or even 110 for the kill. As opposed to like if you're spraying into a group of zombies and it takes like 10 bullets, then that's 100 for the bullets, and then 100 for the kill, which obviously is going to help you much more. Yes, I mean, yes, like I say, 6,500. So we got halfway to it, but we also bought bought Speedcola. In terms of perks, you probably notice it as I go through. Like most of these maps, I tend to only really go for the original four, because they're sort of the best ones. Stamina Up is one that I will also sort of scrape out my way to get. But mainly the first four are the ones that I actually sort of always get anyway. If the map allows for more than four, then obviously I will sort of stray towards some mule kick. I never really see the point of. I know it's 3 guns. I know that means more ammo, but it also just means sort of a bit of a pain, sort of scrolling through guns and things like that. I always just find it more annoying and more nuisance. It causes you to mess up more than anything else anyway. Then other perks really. Deadshot, pointless. A lot of the other ones that aren't quite pointless whilst we've got on this map. Oh, Flopper. If the map's got like proper full damage, sometimes it can be worth it, I guess. If like this map where it's like running downstairs, I won't fuss over it too much. I haven't actually taken any full damage from jumping downstairs so far, so I can't see why I would. Towards the end, if it sort of comes back and bites me, then that's kind of my fault. Obviously. What other perks have we got coming up? Just quick revive, I only get it in solo. If it's a group, I probably won't get it because reviving people, you're either going to be able to do it or you're not. It doesn't really matter on the speed of your how far. Right, we'll run all the way down and get a new gun because we can afford to do that and get a thing. Well, it's only now that you realise how far it is. Don't you? I don't know when that zombie's going to need it. Run away from something like me. Or he just knows he needs to protect the box. He knows where I'm going. Yeah, we'll try and swap out the. I'm not sure if that's what I need or not, but do I really need a LMG? I mean, it is something that's strong in LMG, and the reload's still relatively. We'll find another one just because we've got the money to do it. Let's get the paper again. Yeah, that one. What food have we got? I don't know, just sat down here and me just trying to find them. So leave that one. But we'll go by that stuff at the door. Yeah, crack on. Round 10. I think we're getting relatively close now. What we're on with 5. This is the 6th one. We've got Mule Kick, like I say, more points per. So yeah, just carry on really. Round 11. Probably going to run out of ammo at some point during the middle of this round. Probably should have maybe got 2 guns, maybe kept the LMG and then seen the Spectre and swapped out for the ACR maybe. But we'll learn that lesson as we go along. We'll just have to try and group them up a bit better, and if we do run out of ammo, then group them up, get the maximum amount on the map at one time, go down, hit the box, do a loop, and yeah, do it that way. So it shouldn't be too bad at all, really. Well, there's getting actually pretty decent. Yeah, but yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. After that, get a few thousand out of this gun anyway. Quite easy. I should kill quite a few of these zombies. And I'm dropping 5 or 6 on each burst I put in. Oh, there's some 3 points. 1,716 and double points, brilliant. God, why did he not die quicker than that? We get the journal 5. And then last into there we go. That's all we need with the double points. That's really going to help us. Look at that. Look at them points flying. Right, get one more first into the main pack while we've got the points. So now we've got 30,000. I'm guessing that was 14,000. We haven't checked, but it's going to be one up from the 12,000. It's going up to 2. So it's going to be that amount. We'll get a gun from the box. Hopefully with 26 kills we can get enough to open that final door. Well, I don't know if it's fine. It's probably not the final door, but we can open that next door anyway. And get on to the next section. We'll come flying down the hill. That's not going to help us out too much. I might hit that again just because this isn't going to kill anyone. I think it's points right, but it's not going to kill anyone. People with that, that's oh gosh. This is where it all goes to pot again. But we can try and look at how many points that's getting. I know it's a useless gun, but it's getting a crap ton of points. I say it's useless, it's actually too better churning through them quite quickly. Probably the same as a vector. Right, let's get ammo. Keep the vector just because it's easier. Getting through them too far. Look how much ammo it's got. I might have to keep this one over the vector instead, actually, because it is churning through them. Right, yeah. We've decided. Both the UMP and the G18. The G18 is my points gun. Right, let's go up. Yeah, we'll let that zombie chase us, just because I don't want to really run all the way up while the zombies are coming out at me. We'll get that door at the top, see what the next one is. I'm guessing it's just going to be another one. I'm not sure how far this is going to go, but honest. Well, this is on red. Does that mean it's 15? Why not 16? Are they giving me false hope, or are they? It's actually didn't say like end it or anything. It's open the door, and there is a pack punch on this map, so that's got to be up there. I wouldn't just realise the colour fade. It's like blue, green, and now it's going red. And the roof's got wavy rather than steady. Right, anyway. The more you know. Right, let's crack on. 61 zombies. Not really sure. I might grab doubles tap. If it's doubles tap, I'll figure out if it's double tap 2.0. Oh god, oh dear, god. I also just realised that if there's flopping slap, you might be able to dive, but I don't really want to test it out in this current situation. No, you can't. It's alright, we tested it. Right, let's try and get some crawlers this time, because they always help. Oh, okay, not that many, Jesus Christ. Yeah, be serious. What's that? Well, I found out how to farm crawlers. Also, this G18 isn't even killing crawlers now, it's just cutting through that. Possibly. Right, let's try and take that through there. Get the UMP out. This will cut through. God, I've actually got there. Let's get that down there. I'll get stuck in these crawlers. Let's chuck another grenade on crawlers to kill them off. Insta-kill. Insta-kill I don't think is point efficient, so I'm not actually going to give it this time. I think that's crazy, you think I'm just sort of wasting time, but if it's not going to get me the maximum amount of points possible, it's not really worth it. I just want points at this point. Oh, that's not weird. But yeah, I did literally just want points at this moment in time. Because just sort of saving ammo, or conserving ammo, and sort of time. Well, realistically, this challenge is going to go quicker with me getting as many points as possible, as opposed to killing as quickly as possible. Unlike other sort of challenges, with this challenge, it's literally all about the points, so it's just not worth me getting into killing and missing out on valuable points that I could be getting. This UMP, I'm not sure how well it's going to do points-wise. It's doing alright, it's not that high damage, but obviously it is a higher damage SMG. Than I've been using before, so it's not going to get me as many points. As we're near the top now, I don't think I'm going to trust over that too much. I've got the G18 as well. So how have I? Right, I'm still going red. So let's Jesus Christ! If I'd gone down then, I mean that would have been another like 6,000-7,000 on perks I would have to spend then. Don't like the corners. Just learnt that I don't like corners. I mean, it was 7 zombies left. Still done all the grenade. I desperately need ammo as well. I'm going to get another gun. I have to go all the way down to get another gun. This is where it takes blooming time. Just to sprint all the way down. That's maybe stamina. But I'm just going to go for it. I know it's a waste of money, but it's just so I can run down here a bit faster and get a gun. But what is it? I think it's actually affected anything because I haven't got unlimited sprint. Does that even give you unlimited sprint, or is it just quicker sprint? Back out. Tar will have that. I'll go for 2 new guns just because I couldn't afford to get the thing anyway. So maybe, yeah, the ACR. Oh no, that's not the ACR. It's 901. That's not bad. That's still an assault rifle. I've got 2 assault rifles this time. So points wise, I will be making less. Or the Tar's pretty low powered, and this, if I remember, is relatively low powered. So I'm not going to be making. Well, I'm not going to be killing them too quickly anyway. I'm still going to get a relatively good amount of points.